So now it's the waiting game as we wait for the outcome of the 2019-2020 knockout stage draw for the Europa League. But before then, we're going to take a little look back at how we all got on with our latest round of predictions. And we're going to turn back the clock to August and review what I thought would happen in the group stages from the get-go. So let's waste some more time and jump straight in. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction / reaction review as we take a little look back at our latest round of predictions and, of course, go all the way back to August when we made the original early door predictions for the groups and see how close to the money I got with the Europa League. That's right, we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash the old subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Europa League related, world football related. We're all here. Underwaruski, that's right. Let's go. We're going to jump straight in because this is a monstrously huge tournament. So a lot of teams and clubs to go over. So let's get back and take a little look at how we got on, folks. Here we are. It is the Europa League, and of course we did take part in some predictions last time out for match day number 6. So let's take a look at how we got on. It was actually a bit of a cluster fudge, if I'm honest with you. I think we all did absolutely terrible. We're not going to lie. But this is the criteria. If you get 0 to 8, you're in the shit-face gang, and there's plenty of us in there today. 9 to 15, you're in the straight-face club. And we're just going to ignore this one because that is irrelevant. So these were the games that took place on the 12th of December. That was last Thursday. And let's run through them and, of course, see how we got on. So my predictions on the left-hand side, the extra score on the right-hand side. So, Nicosia and Sevilla, they duked it out to a 1-0 win for the Cypriot team. Actually went with a 2-2 draw on this one. Qarabag and Dudelange, also in Group A, duked out to a 1-1 draw. Actually went with a 2-1 win for Qarabag. I got that one wrong. Next up in Group B, we have Kiev and Lugano. They duked out to a 1-1 draw. I went with a 3-2 win. Of course I did. Copenhagen lost at home to Malmo. 1-0. Of course they did as well. 2-0 victory for the Danes for me. No, so far, absolutely zilch. It's a familiar trend. It is a familiar trend. No, but Basel, though, they did pick up a victory against Trabzonspor out in Group C. I actually got that one close to the money. A 2-0 win was the final score. 2-1 for me. Getafe did beat Krasnodar as well. 3-0 on the day, and I got that one close to the money as well. 3-1. Maybe job saved? Nope. The prediction king crown has gone, I tell you that. Lasic, 3-0 winners over Sporting over in Group D. Actually with a 2-2 draw on this one. PSV Eindhoven and Rosenborg duked out to a 1-1 draw. Actually went with a 3-0 win for the Dutchies. Got that one wrong. Cluj, the bogey team of Celtic, 2-0 winners over the Scots. Actually went with a 2-2 draw on this one. And Stade Reims upset the apple cart, knocking out Lazio, I believe. We'll take a look at the tables in a minute. 2-0 in the end. Actually went with a 2-0 win for 2-1 win for Lazio on this one. Meanwhile, over in Belgium, it was Standard Liège up against Arsenal. 2-2 final score. Actually went with a 3-1 win for the Gunners on this one. Wrong. Eintracht Frankfurt and lost at home to Victor Guadamares. 3-2. Actually went with a 3-2 scoreline, but I went the other way. Rangers and Young Boys Bern took it out to a 1-1 draw. Actually went with a 2-0 win for this for Rangers. Again, wrong. Porto did beat a final 3-2. Got a little bit close to the money on this one. 3-1 for me. Espanyol lost at home to CSK Moscow. Of course they did, because I went with Espanyol 2-1. Ludogorets Razgrad, they drew with Ferencváros 1-1. Actually with a 2-2, so I'll take that point and put it in the bag. Wolfsburg won at home to Saint Etienne 1-0. Actually went with a 2-1 win for Wolfsburg, so I'm getting myself some credible numbers now. But Ghent beat Alexandria from the Ukraine 2-1. Actually went with a 2-2 draw this one. This group has been draws galore in this, so I was hoping it was going to continue, but no. And this is where it all fell to shit for me. Roma 2, Wolfsburg 2. Actually went with a 3-1 win for Roma. And Mönchengladbach did lose. Lastminute.com. They were on their way through to the knockouts. But Istanbul Başakşehir picking up the victory. 2-1 in the end. Actually with a 2-0 win for the Bundesliga leaders. As of recording. Wolves did beat Besiktas 4-0. Actually with a 2-1 win for Wolves on this one. And Sporting Braga did pick up a victory 4-2 away from home against Slavia Bratislava. Actually went with a 1-1 draw on this one. Manchester United beat AZ Alkmaar quite comfortably in the end 4-0. Actually with a 2-1 win. And Partizan Belgrade did beat Astana 4-1. And actually went with a 1-0. And as you can see, pretty shambolic by me. I make it into the shit-faced gang, just in case. The image might pop up. I don't know where I've put it. But anyway, let's take a look at how you guys got on. We're going to kick it off with Yannick Busla. You're in the shit-faced gang with me. So is Russell Frost. He only put the English guys in. And I was going to give him the benefit of the doubt if it worked out. Like, on average, but no. Terrible. Cody Gaho, shitface gang as well. Adia Petra, also in the shitface gang. And Christian04. I only saw half of your picks in there. But there might be in there in the replies, but I couldn't find it. But you're in the shitface gang as well. Moving to Orthodox, no, not Paul Dorans, also in the shitface gang. Orthodox Celts, though, I'm giving you a round of applause, buddy, because I think you're the only one. Straight face gang for you. Forever SL, you're also in the shitface gang with us. Noko Drinker, also in the shitface gang, and we are QPR, also in the shitface gang. Yes, it was a bit of a tough old week to predict the outcomes of the Europa League, but it's been one of them tournaments, folks. It's been one of those tournaments. But what we're going to do now is go back to the month of August. Here we go, back to my channel. If you haven't checked it out, check it out now. Smash the subscribe. You do so by smashing a button somewhere. It's usually up here somewhere. I don't know. I can't see it because this is my channel and it's me. It knows it's me. I've got the keys to the door, so the button's not up there. But anyway. So, yeah, feel free to check out all this good stuff, all this glorious stuff. We're going to review all of these over the next few days, see how we're getting on with them bad boys. But what we're looking at now is Europa League. So I'm just going to punch in Europa League because I've got everything under one roofski here, folks. You could type in Coca-Cola and something might pop up. But anyway, so we're gonna avoid these match days. We're going to go back to when we predicted the groups. I'm going to kick it all off with Group A and see how we got on with our predictions, our original predictions that we did. When did we do this? 3 months ago, it says. So we're going to fire this sucker up. Okay, so we're here. And then I'm going to fire up on my other machine down here what groups we got. I'm going to kick it all off with Group A. So this was Group A, and I did I put it up there September 4th. That's when we found out. So we're gonna plan forward here and see what I predicted for Group A originally. Now, they may have changed, you know, when I instantly made the call. So, I actually went, come on then, come on kid, speed up a little bit. But in the real world, Dudelange came bottom of the pops from Luxembourg. So we're hoping Dudelange comes up, and we got that wrong. Nicosia, I put Nicosia down in there. This is a great start. Dudelange in third spot. In the real world, it was Qarabag. I put second for Qarabag in this one, and I did put Sevilla to go top with 15. Well, the real world, they got 15 points. They got 15 points! You know what? That's not terrible. Obviously, it's not fabulous. But picking Nicosia to be bottom and they go through as second place. It's a bit 50-50. But ultimately, meh. I'll give myself a C- on that one. So we're going to plow through all these because there's a whole bunch of them. So I would say, come on, talk, Sam, speedy up. So in the real world, in Group B, Lugano finished actually bottom with 3 points. And we got bottom for that one. That's pretty swift. 1 win. So 4 points. I actually got another 3 in the world. Malmo were third in the real world. They actually topped this group 11 points. What do I know? What do I know, eh? What do I pissing know? Copenhagen, I did get them second. 9 points they got in the real world, 10 for this. And in my eyes, I put Kiev. Looks like it. As top dogs. Yeah, 15 points for Kiev. They actually got 7 in mine. I got the amount of games they lost, which was just a big fat 1. Yeah. Again, I'm not blown away with my start to the Europa League reaction, but that is Group B. So into Group C we go, and I put in there Trabzonspor. No, sorry, the real people put Trabzonspor with 1 point. That's what happened. But I went with Basel. They've been absolutely phenomenal in this group. Krasnodar, I did get them in third spot. They got 9 points in the real world. I predicted 7. And then Getafe to second. I got that one right. There you go. I predicted 8 points. In the real world, they got 12. And I actually went with Trabzonspor to win it with 11 points. They finished bottom with 1 point. What do I know? What do I pissing know, eh? What do I know? No clue. No clue. Again, these were my early door predictions that I made way back when. Out in Group D, this group proved to be a little bit of an upset, I thought. I thought PSV, I think initially you would think PSV would barnstorm it. That's probably what I predicted in this one. We'll have a little look once I speed up a little bit. Get going, Sunshine, get going. Lasic bottom. Well, no, they finished top, Sunshine. You got that one absolutely wrong. Rosenborg to finish third. Well, they actually finished fourth with 5 points. In the real world, they got one. Will I get Sporting in second? Will I? Will I get Sporting in second? Because that's what happened in the real world. No, I went with PSV Eindhoven with 11 points. They actually got themselves 8 points. I actually went with Sporting then, the top dogs, with process of elimination with 12 points. They got 12 points. They did get 12 points in the real world. Yeah. Blimey. Lasic, top dogs. Would you, Adam and Eve? I would not have predicted that at all. At all. And I didn't, because I predicted them to finish bottom with 5 points. Surprise package. So Austrian football was on the rise. We've got flipping Salzburg ripping it up. We've got Lasic ripping it up. We've got Wolfsburger ripping it up later in the Group J or something like that, I'm sure. But another surprise one there. So a little bit bummed out on that one. There's Group E. We'll go Group E right from here. So out in Group E, this is Celtic's group. Stade Reims finished bottom in the real world with four fat points. This was a difficult one when you look at it. When you look at Glasgow, Celtic, you think, yeah, they got the makings. Lazio should be top dogs. Cluj, bottom. No, they finished second. They finished second, Sunshine. Celtic, I had Celtic to finish. This one's a write-off. Complete write-off. Oh, slow down, Sunshine. Stade Reims, they finished bottom. Whoa. I'm just plowed through that sucker. So I actually, I've got this one. This one's an F, a grade F. If I was at school and I would have handed this paper in, I'd be shamed. So I predicted Cluj to finish bottom with, 7 points? No, they finished second with 12. Celtic, I had in third spot with 8 points. Nope, they finished top dogs, top banana, 13 points on the board. And then I predicted Stade Reims to finish second with 9 points on the board. Nope, they finished fourth. And I actually went with Lazio, top dogs, and they finished third. So that one, completely put that one in the trash. We'll wipe this one from your memory. Get the old Men in Black stick out. You've forgotten that bad boy now. Completely forget it. Forget it. So, out in Group F, this is the Arsenal group. That's what I would call it, the Arsenal group. In the real world, Victor Guadamares finished bottom with 5 points on the board. When you look at it, you'd think Frankfurt and Arsenal would go through. That's what happened in the real world, Frankfurt and Arsenal. Whoa, slow down, Sunshine. So, Standard Liège, bottom with what? Slow down. Standard Liège, bottom with 1 point. In the real world, they got 8. Victor Guadamares finished third. In this one, they finished fourth. They got 8 points on the board. Look at this. All three of them with 8 points. Or two of them with 8 points. Victor Guadamares finished third with 8. In the real world, they got 5. Frankfurt finishing second. That's what I called it. I thought they would have 9. I thought they would have 8 points. They did actually get 9, so not bad. What about Arsenal? They got 11 points in the real world. I probably would fancy. What would I give them? 16 points. What are you smoking, Sunshine? Yeah. Well, I got the top two right, which you can't fault that. You cannot fault that. But ultimately, the points haul is a little bit wild, isn't it? It's a little bit crazy. But yes, ultimately, the Arsenal and Frankfurt were probably the two clubs you would expect to go through. So I kind of went with the grain on that bad boy. So into Group G, very difficult Group G. I actually went with Young Boys Bern to finish bottom with 3 points. They actually finished third. So, a little bit ropey there. Feyenoord finished fourth in the real world. They actually finished third in my initial predictions way back when with 9 points. They were a bit of a disappointment. Rangers to finish second. I got that one. They've got 10 points in the end. Actually, 9 in the real world. And Porto top dogs with 13 points in the real world. They got 10. So, I got the top two on this one. This was not too bad. I'd give myself maybe a B- on this one. Points haul is a little bit ropey, but yeah, it's not terrible. It's not the best, but I'll gladly accept that one as not bad. Now this group, completely wide open, I thought. In the real world, CSK Moscow finished fourth. What did I predict on this one? Show me the money. Ludogorets Razgrad, they actually finished second with points haul here. 4 points in the real world, they got 8. Fenerbahce finishing third, I got that one. 7 points in the real world, 5 in my prediction. CSK Moscow to finish second with 10 points. But I did predict Espanyol to come top. I actually called 15 points. They actually got 11. So again, not fantastic, but I have seen better. I've seen better picks. So terrible. Ultimately, so far, I am not impressed with my Europa League predictions. Initial ones, anyway. Out into Group I we go. Alexandria finishing bottom with 3 points. That's what happened in the real world. What did I call? What did I call, Sunshine? Tell me. Tell me the news. Alexandria with 4 points. Not bad. Saint Etienne in the real world got third. I went with Ghent, who finished top. That's a bit of a bogey. 12 points they got in the real world, 8 in mine. Wolfsburg finishing second, I called it. 10 points I called there, 11 in the real world. And I actually went with Saint Etienne with 12. They actually finished third. So again, it is a bit of this and a bit of that. Not ideal. It's not an ideal sort of round of picks. But I got one spot bang on. I've actually got two. So it's like 50-50. 50-50. So here we are, folks, with Group J. And this was a hard one to take because my boys, Mönchengladbach, were in here, and they were looking okay. Obviously, they started their qualifying campaign at a bit of a smash in Wolfsburg, hammering them at home. But Wolfsburg are actually finishing bottom in my prediction there with 4 points. They actually got 5 in the real world. In the real world, Mönchengladbach finished in third. Istanbul Başakşehir was my option for third with 9 points. They actually got 10 points, so it wasn't bad, but they go through. Mönchengladbach go out. Speaking of Mönchengladbach, did they come second in my eyes, or did I give them top spot? Talk to me. Talk to me. Third spot in the real world with 8 points. They actually, in my eyes, they got 10. And I went with Roma, top dogs, with 12 points. But in the real world, they got 9, finishing second in this group. So, yeah, again, it's well, I got the Wolfsburger right. I got Roma to go through, so... But really, yeah, I am very gutted that Mönchengladbach crash out here on this one. So here we are in Group K. This is Wolves' group, obviously into Europe for the first time in a long time, but they made good work of it. Besiktas actually finishing bottom of this group with 3 points in the real world, just the one win for them. In my eyes, I went with Slovan Bratislava, who actually finished in third. They got 6 points in my picks. Besiktas, in fact, that's not too bad. Third and fourth, just flip-flop them suckers around. And they would be pretty bang on point. Sporting Braga finishing second, and must have been Wolves finishing top in my eyes. But in the real world, Wolves second, Sporting Braga tops in that group. So, you know what, the points haul might be a little bit shaky, a little bit shady, but ultimately, that's not a bad pick. I'm actually predicting Wolves to get 12 points. They actually got 13. Braga, the Barnstormers in that group, picking up without a defeat. And here we are into... And here we are into Group L, the final one, the final dicky bow on this sucker. Astana, I had them finishing, well, in the real world, they're finishing bottom with 3 points on the board. What did I get? What did I say? This one's interesting. I think I might get this one bang on point here. And come on, speed up, Sonny Jim. Stop waffling. Stop waffling. Tell him to stop waffling. He's got a nice jacket on, though, that kid. Shame about his face. Look at him. Look at the state of him. Jibber, jabber, jibber. Hurry up, will you? Where is it? There we go. So, what you got for me? Astana in the world war. I think it went Partizan Belgrade. 6 points for Partizan Belgrade. They got 8 in the real world, finishing in third. So, Astana probably going to be third in my prediction. They actually finished fourth in the real world. Come on, what you got then? Oh, bloody hell, what have I done here? Azad Alkmaar, flipping heck. 6 points. They got 9 in the real world, finishing as runners-up. I completely botched. I thought I had this one nailed on. Oh, my goodness. Astana with 7 points. My arse. They only got 3 and they finished bottom, kid. This kid does not know what he's talking about. Man United, though, finishing top in both my prediction and the real world. 13 points in the real world, 16 in this. So there you have it. That is a quick look at the my predictions way back when. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of it before you start mocking me even further. So yeah, now we just wait for the outcome of the draw to see who comes around, and then we'll come back to some more predictions in the new year. And I'm going to be looking at doing it in a couple of ways, just like we've been doing it before, match day by match day. With maybe we'll start doing some live sessions. We'll see how that pans out, because there's just too many to do the group sessions. There's a whole host of games. So we'll look to possibly do the Europa League live. If not, we'll just do it pre-recorded like I do with the Bundesliga and all that kind of good stuff. Besides that, there is another project I'm working on. Hopefully within the next week, I will get the thumbs up or the thumbs down to see if we can use it for the Europa League. It's a little bit different, and again, we might look to do something live with it. But just stay tuned on the channel. You'll find out probably the 22nd, 21st, something like that, when a little bit more about the project. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed my look back at September. Those were the days when it was nice and warm. Be sure to smash the thumbs up if you are new to the channel, and smash if you like the video. And also make sure you smash the subscribe if you're new, and also make sure you smash the subscribe just because, unless you've already subscribed, because that means you'll unsubscribe. We don't want you to unsubscribe, because there's plenty of football right here under one roofski. I'll be back again with another look back at another league, probably tomorrow, so make sure you check that sucker out. But until then, I'm going to let you get out of here. What do you think about my, what are your thoughts on my predictions? Did it get, it looks like I got a lot of them completely wrong. But who are your favourites to win the Europa League now that we're into the final knockout stages? And there's only a whole bunch of teams left, but who are your picks? Give me your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And we'll do it all again very, very soon. Until then, I'm out. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.